taking you. There were people who God sent and told to help you, but they helped you not. Instead, they tried to hurt you and they left you for dead. Thought if they didn't do what it is the Lord told them to do, then it wouldn't get done. The Lord says it was a test for them. He was looking into their heart and he found out what they'd rather do. There is a saying that if you let people do what they want to do, you will see what they rather do. The Lord put it on some people's heart to help you, but those same people rather see you suffer because they didn't want to simply help you. They just simply didn't want to help you. The Lord put it on their heart to help you, and they didn't do it simply because they didn't want to. They didn't want to see you do better in whatever aspect it might have been. It doesn't have to be anything big. The Lord could have told these people to do something small, and they didn't want to help you. They didn't want to see you doing better. These people wanted to see you struggle. But the Lord says he will and is going to redeem you anyway. Always was going to redeem you, meaning he was always going to compensate you. He was always going to save you. He was always going to recover and retrieve your possessions. Always. The Lord was never, ever intending on you not having what it is that he said you were going to have. But he also wanted to test the hearts of these people who claim to be followers, believers, listeners, and obedient, testing the heart of the ones who you helped, the hearts of the ones who claim they love or loved you. He also wanted you to see and for you to know the truth about these people or this person. You knew some of these people could help you. You knew this person could help you. You may have even known that they were sent to help you and they refused. They neglected you and abandoned you, straight up left you for dead because that's what they wanted. Or that's what they thought would happen, or that's what they wanted to happen in their heart. They felt like if they didn't help you, then nobody would, and you would just have to suffer. And that's what they wanted to happen in their heart. That's what they wanted to happen to you. They wanted to see you suffer. But they said different out of their mouths and in prayers. They said they would help you. They prayed and said they would help you. Out of their mouths, they said that they would help you. Some even made up excuses why they didn't help you and do what the Lord told them to do. So some prayed and made up excuses why they didn't help you, why they didn't do what the Lord told you to do. Oh, I didn't do it because it is. That some even blamed you for the reason they didn't help you. But the Lord said he's not hearing it. He's not hearing any of it. The Lord said he is about to pay a ransom to set you free from liabilities and charges. The deliverance from calamity by paying the forfeit. What they were supposed to do, he is going to do and more. The Lord says, since you are precious to him and honored in his sight, and because he loves you, he will give people in exchange for you, nations in exchange for your life. There may have been a case where you were with someone and the Lord separated you and gave them somebody else because the Lord was protecting you from that person. He exchanged you for somebody else. He gave somebody else life for yours. This is how much the Lord loves you. The Lord said, I will exchange people and nations for you. The Lord said, I am about to pay a ransom. I am about to pay a ransom for this forfeit. For that person who was supposed to help you and was sent to help you and did not, the Lord said, that's okay. I'm about to pay a ransom. I'm about to do what they were supposed to do and more, because you are that precious and honored to me in my sight. And because I love you, I will give people in exchange for you, and I will exchange nations for you. The Lord might have separated you from somebody and put another person where you were sitting at, so that you could be left alone, so that you could be free. Isaiah 43:4. I will exchange people for you, and I will exchange nations for your life. That's how much I love you. I will give them somebody else. so that they will leave you alone. The Lord said, hold on, let me get them somebody else real quick. Let me put somebody else in their sight. Let me get them somebody else real quick. Because they going to leave you alone. They going to get their hands off of you. They're going to have to get all the way up off of you. The Lord says he wants you to sing and have everlasting joy. And you will sing and you will have everlasting joy. And you will wear it like a crown of glory. The Lord says sorrow and sighing will flee from you. And I was saying the word clown. This person is about to look like a straight clown for what they did to you. When they see you singing and having everlasting joy, they're about to look like a straight clown. Because they thought that without them that you wouldn't be able to do nothing. This person tried to bring you down and see you in sorrow and sighing. They wanted to see you sad. They wanted to see you sad, thinking if they didn't do it, then nobody would do it. And that you needed them. This person thought you needed them in order to get anything done. Because the Lord spoke to them and told them to do a thing. And they didn't do it. So they thinking, just because I done do it, ain't nobody gonna do it. The devil is a liar. The devil is a liar. The Lord said he wanted to let you do what you wanted to do, to see what you rather do, to see where their heart space was at. This was somebody you might have even helped. The Lord says sorrow and sighing will flee from you. The Lord says his people will have joy, great pleasure, and happiness. One of the reasons is simply because someone doesn't want you to have it. The Lord said he's going to give it to you simply because somebody don't want you to have it. Among other reasons. But one reason in specific is because somebody don't want you to have it. Somebody got it in their heart that they don't want to see you happy. They don't want to see you joyful. They don't want to see you singing. Somebody hate to see you happy. They hate to see you singing. And the Lord said he finna do it just for that reason. And this person is finna look like a straight up clown. Like Future when he was singing to Sierra and he had that clown face. After she married Russell Simmons and he made that video and he had that clown face on. Painted a whole clown on his face. Knew he had messed up. But the Lord says, just like they failed at helping you and disappeared and went away, so were their plans to cause your demise. So were their plans to cause your demise. They plan to cause your demise will disappear. It will go away. It will abandon and neglect them. The Lord says you are the rose of Sharon, a rose in the valley, growing and blossoming even when death is all around you, surrounding you. The only beautiful thing surrounding you were the only beautiful thing surrounded by darkness and coldness. And you were still beautiful. Even though this was your environment, it didn't change you. And then the Lord put on my spirit that song by Aretha Franklin. 'Cause a rose is still a rose. And baby girl, you're still a flower. He can't lead you and then take you, make you and then break you. 'Cause baby girl, you hold the power. She said, let your life be in sunshine, not the darkness of your sorrow. You may see your all day. You may see your all today, but you know it'll come tomorrow. Tough to be, but life ain't over. Just because your man is gone, girl, love yourself and love to love. 'Cause without him, life goes on. Your life goes on. Without him, your life goes on. Without him, your life goes on. 'Cause a rose is still a rose. And baby girl, you're still a flower. He can't lead you and then take you, make you and then break you. 'Cause baby girl, you hold the power. You didn't allow anything or anyone to change who you were and break your connection to the Lord and with the Lord. The Lord says, because of that, you will be redeemed and reprimanded for everything you have been through. The Lord promises you joy and happiness, and you will have it by any means necessary. Whatever the Lord has to do, he will do for you. And I heard Cat Williams say, everything must go, maybe even you. So the Lord is getting rid of somebody. The Lord is getting rid of some people, okay? These people that he getting rid of some people. Everything must go, maybe even you, because the Lord is getting ready to bless you and bring you and reprimand you and compensate you for everything that you have lost and everything that you have been through and everything that you have suffered. And the Lord said everything must go, maybe even you. And he was saying how the rose of Sharon grows in the wintertime when everything else is dying. So the rose of Sharon, look forward to blossoming and getting